Okay, as some of you may know, the battery pack for my NERF project, Project Rampage, has finally arrived. So this is, I guess, the reveal video, as the photos that I've put up on Facebook and the dark video I put up on YouTube haven't exactly given you much in the way of detail. So let's give you a walk through basically, and the first thing you'll notice is there's no paint job. I did consider doing a paint job on it the same as I did to the drum mag, which I'll just grab quickly. It took me ages to do though. It's actually Volkswagen Diamond Black with candy white highlights on it, and then just a bit of dye brushed silver. About 4 coats of lacquer on this thing. And I love the face, because that's just looking straight at you when this is in the bottom of the gun. But like I said, I was going to do that paint job on the whole gun, but it took me ages to do it properly. I would like 3 coats of primer, sanding in between everything, some colour coats, and then highlights, and then so many coats of lacquer. I mean, to strip all of the mods off of this, sand it, coat it up, prime it, or everything, it would have taken so long to do a decent job on it. So I just decided not to bother. Standard NERF inscription, which I've highlighted the relevant parts. Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a power up, shall we? So, you can probably hear that. It's quite a loud fan, but it does the job. That's 40mm 12-volt cooling fan. Blue LED illuminated, of course. Blowing air in almost directly onto the motor, which is just here, and the gearbox is in there as well, because I've heard several stories of these things melting when they run at higher voltages, which I'll cover in a second. It's held on with 3 bolts, and it's got this mesh which I made for it to go over. We've got an EL wire barrel wrap, which is electroluminescent wire, which I've spiraled around the barrel. We've got 2 really bright blue LEDs, because the Stampede comes as standard with this kind of breech window on the side, so you can see the parts going forward and backward, check for blockages and stuff. So I decided to light that all up. I mean, the overall effect is brilliant. Yeah, so I've replaced the normal safety with the key switch, so you need keys to start it, and I've replaced the safety that now controls this laser module, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Got lots of lead weights in the nose, because the Stampedes are really tail heavy because of all the weight of the batteries in the back. You can see there's a few, I've got quite a lot of these tyre weights in here. They're from like Quick Fit or a garage or something. They use them for balancing wheels, and I've got loads of those just scattered through the front end of this, not to mention 2 just big blocks of lead that internals. We've done a 2x spring power upgrade from NERF Springs, the eBay shop. All the air restrictors removed. It's running on a 12-volt 5000 milliamp hour battery pack. Yeah, so I've done this battery tray mod. catches, because this is normally screwed in. Got quick release catches on both sides. The tray comes out, and there is my beastie battery pack that I've been waiting for several weeks because the company kept forgetting my order. That's just on a standard connector, soldered onto the springs, and some darts for padding just to hold it still. I got that made to 12 volts, 5000 milliamp hours, and I had it made to the exact specifications, the dimensions of the tray after I'd removed the spacers, so it'd fit in this width and that length between the two plastic tabs. And then soldered the connectors onto the springs, and using standard push connector terminals so that it just fits in a normal gun. No need to solder any packs on or off. And that's pretty much it. So 12 volts, I've got the 7-round clip in. Here we go. It's probably about 3 rounds a second, so it'd get through that 36-round drum mag in just over 10 seconds, which is pretty impressive, and at twice the power of a normal NERF Stampede. No, of course not. Oh, it's empty.